Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing a November reading for our Taurus people. And we're going to do our theme of the month, which I've been doing the last several months. We'll be getting some additional cards from our Angel Tarot deck, which I always use. Then we'll be checking in with the Animal Wisdom again. And then lastly, messages from your angels. So that's sort of my goofy angels, as I affectionately like to call them. So let's go ahead and get started. We have for your theme of the month, Taurus, 12, which is awakening. And this is Archangel Gabrielle. And this card is really, you can notice on the card that she's upside down. And so it's really about looking at things from a different perspective. So sometimes when you get in a spot where you just keep looking at things the same way, you can't find new solutions. You can't seem to move forward. It just feels like a kind of that stuck energy. And so she wants you to kind of flip things around and really look at things from a new perspective. The other thing that's coming through around this card is just needing to get a little bit more organized with your files. It sounds kind of funny, but that's what they're showing me. They're showing me like paper files, that type of thing. And so getting more organized with your paper files is going to be something that they want you to work on this month, and that makes sense, sort of. It's November, and so getting ready for the end of the year, tax season, all of that kind of stuff. So that is something else that's coming through. The other piece that they want you to know is that this is, sort of this feeling of stuckness, or this, where you feel like you're not moving forward, is temporary. So it's not something that's going to remain for you. You will move forward. It's a temporary thing. And what I always like to do when that happens is when I have sort of that pause and action is just be like, yay, right? Because I am certainly not in a pause of action right now. This month of November is just crazy full for me. And so that is the other piece that's coming through. And then of course always, I feel like this is good advice anytime, but for you guys, especially in the month of November, it's really, really important to be yourself. So don't be pretending to be what somebody else wants you to be. Don't be, showing up the way you want someone else, the way you think someone else wants you to show up. Be who you are, okay? That's a big theme for the month. All right, let's see what else we have for you for the month of November, our dear Taurus. I forgot to light my candle. I'm going to do that because I like to have it going when I'm doing the, let's see if I can pull it out there. Well, that didn't quite work out. We'll get it. I also like the scent of it, so that is, there we go. Now you have light, and then there was light, a little bit of light. Of course, there's all kinds of lights around me, which is why sometimes I don't remember and don't see it. Okay, one more shuffle, then we'll get some cards going for you. So the past are the basis of the situation. These are typically things that you already know, things that are already happening. And what we have is Archangel Raziel, and this is the Magician card, okay? Great card, love this card, because it really is about sort of having that magical touch. And I just watched last night, I don't even think it's out in the theaters yet, but Milton's Secret. It's a movie that Eckhart Tolle was involved in helping create, and it was really good. I think I did part of the crowdfunding or something like that, so they sent me the link to the movie early, and I watched it last night, and it was really, really good. So when that comes out, I highly encourage you to see that. But what made me think of it is sort of that magician, and how, we all have that capability to be alchemists. We all have the ability to create, to co-create the things here. And this is wanting to let you know that you're ready. Like, you have the resources. There's nothing else to wait for. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. And so there's just, there's no reason to wait. And it's just about a very, very magical time. So I feel like because this is coming up in the past position, that you've already been experiencing some of this magic and some good things that have been happening for you, Taurus. All right. And then we have the Page of Fire. The Page of Fire is, fire cards are all about action and passion, and I always feel like they relate to your fame and reputation as well, just because of that fire correlation with feng shui. This is a duality card, so on the one hand about a person, on the other hand about a circumstance or an experience. So fire people are, you know, compelling. They are typically people that are have, you know, sort of that charisma, if you will. That type of thing. And this, you know, the particular Page of Fire, this one is a little bit of a Dickens, as I would say, meaning they maybe like to do practical jokes, they might just have kind of a funny, quirky sense of humor, that type of thing. They are outgoing. Fires are always outgoing. This Page of Fire is also very creative as well. And so part of what's coming through around this, so that person is really going to help you with a new endeavor or something new that's coming through for you. So I feel like either they're going to present the opportunity, they're somehow going to be involved in helping you with it, perhaps be a partner in it, that type of thing. And it's important, as we talked about with the theme of the month, it's important for you to be yourself. And in here particularly, with this project or this endeavor, you need to be bringing in your own sense of magic. So your own creativity, your own ingenuity, the way that you do things, right? Because it's different than everyone else. And that's true for all of us. We all do things a little bit different than everyone else. There's no two of us the same. So using that originality, right, to create. And that's part of what this is. So, you know, when I think about just in business in general, like when I have business clients that come to me for coaching, you know, oftentimes they get told a million different things that they should be doing, right? They should be doing social media. They should be doing newsletters. They should be doing blogs, all these different things. But when it really comes down to it, each person needs to do their business their way. If it feels stressful to do that, don't do it. For me, you know, I do write blogs, but I don't do them on, you know, like every week. Definitely don't do them every week. Sometimes I don't even do them every month, but usually about once a month I'll come out with a new blog. Sometimes it's twice, depending on what, I just kind of let the spirit move me. And if I'm moved to write, or my angels and guides have information coming through, or there seems to be a hot topic around that, I will write more often, but I do it when I'm inspired to do it, right? I don't force myself to do it when it's not, when I'm not inspired. So that's part of what that's about. And then we have the Hermit, which is, we have Archangel Raziel again. So you've got Raziel coming up twice for you, which I think is really interesting. And I do want to just pull out my little thing here to see what Raziel is about. So clairvoyance, spiritual understanding, also turning ideas into gold. That's a biggie, which who wouldn't love to have Archangel Raziel on your side around that? And then he also helps you with manifesting, with the divine guidance, and he's the angel for lawyers and lawmakers as well. So that can be just to give you a little bit more information about Raziel. So this is the Hermit card. And this is about getting quiet. So spending time alone, meditating, that kind of thing. And that's how you get the guidance. You don't get the guidance when you're running every which way. You don't get the guidance when you're filling up your calendar so it's so full you don't have time to think. You do get the guidance when you take time to meditate every day, when you get in a space of getting quiet so you can hear, right? So that you can get that information that's coming through. And so there is spiritual teaching that is coming through that, and also some self-discovery. Okay, they're throwing me the 3 cards right there. Perfect. Okay. So we have for you, with the animals, we've got the elephant, which is it's about resolve, having that resolve. And that's about, you know, really knowing that, again, you've got the resources that you need to overcome any difficulties, right? And you know, you really can overcome any obstacles. Just ask for help from your team, right? Your spiritual team is always there to help you. And they'll lead you and guide you to get over any obstacles, right? I was just talking to someone about this today, and when I started setting up the angel reading membership, there were some little bumps that came up, and I'm like, okay, angels, guides, if you want me to do this, I need some help. You got to help me figure this out, right? And they did. So that's, you ask, and they're right there to help you. And this is perseverance. The badger is coming through for you guys too. So definitely a theme emerging for you guys about moving forward, continuing to go forward. And it's like, just see it through, right? See the project through, finish it, dig in, do what you need to do, and get it done, okay? And I know that I myself will be doing some of that this month, or this week as well. Well, actually month as well, but okay. And then we have the dolphin, which is about playfulness. And I love the dolphin card, but because it's just that reminder that no matter how hard you're working, you really do need to set time aside to play, to rest, to relax, right? You can't work 24/7, even though you've got deadlines and different things coming up. You can always expand time. And it sounds funny, you're like, what? Expand time? I don't think I can do that. You can actually. Archangel Metatron is a really good angel to help with expanding time. And it's the other way that you can expand time. Okay, I'm getting your something coming in for you. So this is about, our split energy. So when we're splitting energy with social media and our phones and all kinds of different things, that obviously wastes a lot of time. So you can expand time by cutting out that, or if you're working, leave your phone, outside of your office, or put it on silent, so you can have a nice solid chunk of time to work, right? So there are many different things that you can do to expand time, but it is important no matter what to make time to play as well, okay? So all work and no play makes Jack and Jill dull boys and girls, right? All right, let's see what we've got from our goofy angels for you. Okay, Rosetta is coming through. I love Rosetta. Angel Rosetta is wanting to let you know that you do have a gift for working with young people, for children, with children. And sometimes this can be just your own children, right? But others of you actually work with children in your profession or your career, your life purpose, that type of thing. It is, one thing I just want to say about this is part of the thing with children is they are really typically very present in the moment. So if they're busy like putting together a puzzle or busy, like doing something, it's sometimes really hard to pull them out of that because they are so present. And that's a really good sort of a thing for you to take on or acknowledge and maybe put to work in your own life as well. The other thing that they do is they enjoy little things, right? So a little thing can really get them excited or light them up, and that's part of what's coming through for this card around for you as well, is about, stopping to smell the flowers, right? Enjoying that. All right. And then we have Angel Rochelle is coming through, and this is, really, again, just that reminder to follow the guidance, because when you follow the guidance that you're getting, that's when the prosperity and the abundance flows to you, okay? So we think in our heads that we might have a great idea of how things should be done or what we should be doing. Honestly, in our human form, we really don't know. Our higher wisdom has all the answers. It knows what we came here for. Our spiritual team and guides all know that. God, source, all of those non-physical know what it is that we came here to do. But we in our physical form don't necessarily know that. So as you really let go, surrender, and follow the guidance that you're getting, that's when the beautiful abundance and prosperity flows to you, okay? All right, and then we have Angel Indriel, and this is letting you know that you are a light worker, Taurus. You are a light worker. What does that mean? It can mean a number of different things. Light workers, you know, a big piece of it is bringing that light and love to the people of the earth, right? The other thing that it is about is really, again, kind of goes back to being your genuine self or your true self and shining your personal light into the world, okay? Because if you play small and cover your light, there are going to be people that are going to be missing out, right? And what do I mean by that? I mean that when you shine your light, when you be your genuine self, be your most creative self, and do the things that you came here to do, follow that guidance, then you are an example and you show others how it's safe to shine their own light and how they can also do the things that they came here to do. So that's what we have for you for the month of November, Taurus. So if you are looking for more, perhaps you want more guidance around your career, your relationships, your finances, or your health, I have a deep dive reading membership that's available. You can also just purchase a single reading, but if you click below, there is a link that will give you more information about that. And it's just a great, you know, there's actual action steps that you will get for the month, and it helps you really navigate the month with more ease and grace. So if you've enjoyed this, I invite you to come and check out the deep dive reading, the angel reading membership. I think I'm calling it the Zodiac Angel Reading Membership, but it's a deep dive into more of those subjects. That's all for now. Hope to see you on the next one with the deep dive or next month in December. Much love to you. Remember to relax, have fun, and enjoy your life. Take care, Taurus.